to my channel and to a new video. It is Tuesday today and it is currently 10 to 9 and I'm just going to make my breakfast. I thought I would film a what I ate in a day today because I haven't done one in ages, and some people say they like them, so I thought I would do one. And yes, I had, you will have seen my cup of tea and my banana, which I had at about 6:45 this morning, and that keeps me going. If you are trying to watch what you eat or be more mindful, I'm not going to say lose weight because it's not the end thing, but if you're trying to be more mindful and healthier, I guess, and not snack as much, which is kind of what I'm trying to do, this is my hottest tip, I think, would be to, when you first get up, have a piece of fruit like a banana or something, and then wait. And I push my breakfast back as late as I possibly can. I used to drop the kids to school much earlier. Before lockdowns and everything, they used to go to breakfast club, or Phoebe did, and I would drop her at, I think I would drop Archie at 7:45, Phoebe at 8, so I'd be home by 8:10. Don't do that anymore, so I drop Phoebe at 8:30, Archie at 8:20, and then I'm usually home by 8:50. It's currently 8:51, and so I'm having my breakfast now, which actually is really good because it means that, you know, I then by 9 o'clock I've had my breakfast and I'm then full, usually until around, well, quite often I can go till lunchtime. Probably won't, but I'll try and go till lunchtime. Or I might have lunch a bit earlier, but then sometimes I might have a snack at like 11:30 and then push lunch back to like 1:30. So yeah, that's my hot tip of the day, is to have your breakfast as late as possible, to stop all that mid-morning snacking. If I had my breakfast at 7, I would be hungry again by 9 and probably have a second breakfast. So yeah, so I'm going to have my poached eggs this morning. I'm back on the poached egg wagon, if you like, because I stopped having it for ages and I went back to having just toast in the mornings, and A, it doesn't really fill you up too much, and B, it's really not good for you to have too much bread. I mean, I have a bagel, like a bagel thin with my eggs, but that's nowhere near as bad as bread. I mean, I know bread isn't necessarily bad for you, but it's bad for me. It makes me bloated and uncomfortable if I have too much of it. So I'm trying to cut out the bread at the moment and go back to how I was eating when I was doing Weight Watchers. I'm not doing Weight Watchers, but when I cut out, I had very little bread and it was much better for me. So that's what I've gone back to. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bagel thin and 2 poached eggs and a cup of tea, and then crack on with the day. This is actually my favourite time of day when I get back from the school run. I mean, Andrew's here today, but generally it's just me and it's quiet and I haven't started work yet, and I can have something to eat and just chill for 10 minutes before I start the day. So yeah, I love this bit of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna make my poached eggs and I'll show you them when they're done, and then crack on with my work day.
'Cause life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. Let's see where this all might lead. Waking up to a brand new day in between your sheets, breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street. But then out of the blue, a wind starts blowing in ways so new. A world more exciting than mine is holding up a great big welcome inside. Life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead.
There we go. There's my breakfast. 2 poached eggs on a bagel. Let's go for the money shot. I've overdone them a little bit. Oh no, that one's good. Yeah. Lovely. I usually like them really runny, but that will do. That will do.
I've been to the top of Mount Everest. I've sailed the 7 seas. I've share the stage with all the best. Lot of good it did for me. I've walked the wall of China, walked till my feet were sore. Came home to Carolina and found my love next door. Well, what do you know? I didn't know.
It is now nearly 5 to 1. I've had 3 meetings this morning, which I wasn't expecting. Well, one I was, the other 2 I wasn't. I've walked Bungo, and I haven't had anything else to eat since breakfast, and that's quite a long time for me. I think it always helps when I'm busy. So I've just made some lunch. You've seen I made tuna and sweet corn wraps and a bit of salad. I was going to have a salad for my lunch today with some tuna and sweet corn in it, but I didn't have any salad or any peppers. All I got was cucumber and tomatoes, so I had to rethink that. And then I thought I'd have yogurt with some strawberries and grapes. Didn't have any yogurt. So wraps it is. So I'm going to enjoy these now, and then I'll probably have something sweet afterwards, and I'm going to try and drink my bottle of water because I've got rubbish at doing that. Don't want to drink anywhere near enough water, so I'm going to try and get through at least my first bottle and then try and do the rest later. But yeah, so now it's lunchtime and I'm going to eat this. Right, I've had my wraps, and now, as I anticipated, I need something sweet. I don't know, I mean, I could have a piece of fruit. I should have some fruit, shouldn't I? I don't want any fruit. So when I have something savoury for lunch, I always crave something sweet. And the other day I had these mussel mousse pancakes that I think I've shown before, which are like protein pancakes with Greek yogurt and fruit for my lunch. Thought, lovely, I won't crave anything sweet now, and I didn't, but I craved something savoury. So I feel like I always need to have both, sweet and savoury. I did buy some of this in Aldi with our weekly shop this week, which is this dark chocolate, because the dark chocolate is actually not too bad for you, and this is sea salt one, which I love. And I bought one of these so I could have like they're little bars, individual bars. I thought I could have a little bit each night. It's gone, all gone. Did I eat the last one? No, I did not. He ate the last one. So I've got to have something else. I mean, look, there's Easter eggs. Look at this chocolate, Swiss roll, bit of Lindt chocolate, Yorkies, there's Smarties Easter egg in there. I've got Lindt chocolates in there. There are multiple Easter eggs upstairs. I shouldn't be eating any of those though. What can I have? I think chocolate is needed, but I don't know what. I think I'm gonna have one of these. These are the, showed these before, the Aldi like crispy caramel bites. I'm just gonna have one of these for now, and that will stave off my, they're only little, they're like this big. That'll stave off my sweet cravings for now, and then I might have something a bit nice later. I could have had a Skinny Whip bar if I had any, but I've eaten them all, and I haven't had a chance to go to B&M or Home Bargains to get some more. It's gone very bright. That is definitely on my list for this week because they are great for snacking. And I'm going to the dance studio later, and I'll be sat there for an hour, and will definitely, almost certainly, eat something I shouldn't. Hello, it is now 6:20. So long time no speak. I did have a sneaky snack at the dance studio, even though I had taken a random Skinny Whip bar I found in our biscuit tin. Still had a granola bar there, which, oh, those granola bars are so nice. I don't know if you've ever had the Starbucks granola bars they used to do. They've stopped doing them. Don't know why, because they are delicious. Or they were delicious. Anyway, the ones that they do at the studio are very similar. So nice, like flapjack granola bar type thing. Really yummy. Probably full of sugar and very bad for me, but I don't care. I had one anyway, and it was very nice. So that's kept me going for the afternoon, really, because obviously I hadn't eaten since 1:10 when I last spoke to you, and it's now 6:20. So we are having mushroom stroganoff for dinner. Andrew is currently in the gym, and Phoebe has had some pizza and rice for her dinner. Archie is sorting himself out, so that's good. So Andrew and I are just having this, and it's a gusto meal. It is this one, if you want to take a screenshot. There's the front, there is the back. Can I get all of the instructions in? Hold on, let's do it this way. There you go. You can take a screenshot and zoom in. So yeah, it is a gusto meal. It's not provided by Gusto. I mean, it was originally, but I've bought the ingredients this time because we don't get Gusto anymore. But we do these. I'm actually trying. Andrew's really keen to eat less meat, and actually I'm not enjoying meat as much as I used to. We had a chicken pasta on Sunday, and then we had a roast on Monday, and then tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday and Thursday, sorry, we're having veggie meals. So we've got this mushroom stroganoff tonight. We've got veggie enchiladas tomorrow night, which I did in the last What I Eat in a Day video. We were going to have that tonight, but I thought, oh, I need to do something different. So we're having those tomorrow, and then we're having a mushroom and leek pie on Thursday, and they're all gusto meals from my little folders of meals that we've had over the last few years. So yeah, we're having this tonight, which will be very nice. Actually, it's supposed to be had with linguine, but we like to eat whole meal. Oh my god, I can't speak. Whole meal or whole wheat pasta, and I couldn't get any whole wheat linguine. I don't even know whether they do it, so I just got spaghetti instead, which will basically taste the same. And that looks pretty easy to make, so I'm going to do that in a moment. We're going to eat about 7:15, I think, so I've got about half hour. I'm going to have a drink. So usually at this time of the evening, well, over the last year or so, at this time of the evening I would pour myself a glass of wine. In the winter I was having red, and then as soon as the weather sort of brightened up, I was switching to white. And I got myself in a bit of a habit of having a glass of wine and some nibbles, either some pretzels, which I love, and I've talked about in many a haul, the Penn State sour cream and chive pretzels, and something new I've been snacking on recently, which I suspect is mildly healthier, I don't know, is these Marmite Graze Crunch, 110 calories per serving, and I bet a serving is like 2 grams or something ridiculous. Anyway, I got myself into a habit of having that with a glass of wine. So instead of wine, to save calories and because it's not particularly healthy, I've switched to this. And actually, I used to drink this when I very first did Weight Watchers years ago instead of wine, when I think Archie was about 3, so we're talking 15 years ago. It's just flavoured sparkling water, so it basically tastes like lemonade, lemon and lime, or Sprite, but it's completely sugar-free and calorie-free. I think maybe it's like 1 calorie, I think, per glass, and it's super nice. And kind of, if I put it in a wine glass, I can kind of pretend. I think it's like the tanginess of it is good. It makes me feel like I'm having something different to just water, but it is water, so it's also good for me. So I'm gonna have a glass of that. I'm not gonna have any nibbles though. I'm gonna resist and just save myself for my dinner.
Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide, and the match that drew a spark was a single stolen key.
And there is our mushroom stroganoff with spaghetti instead of linguine and natural yogurt instead of creme fraiche, because I forgot to get any creme fraiche. But I'm sure it will taste just as nice. And doesn't look as appetising as it does in the picture, but I'm sure it'll taste good. It is now, oh, I'm going to have to turn this to look at my watch. It is now 9:25. A bit later than I would usually be having a cup of tea, but I'm going to have one anyway because I can't really finish the day without having a cup of tea. Is that a mark or a spot on my face? I've got something on my face. Oh, my skin's terrible. It's that time of day. Right, so I'm having a cup of tea and I'm having the fruit that I should have had earlier. Having it now. So I've got some strawberries and some grapes, and I've also got one very small piece of the dark chocolate because that's all that is left. Andrew ate the rest. So it's the one I showed earlier, which is the dark chocolate and sea salt. So that is what I'm having to finish my day. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. I was going to have some yogurt with the fruit, but I couldn't really be bothered, and actually quite fancy it plain. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to have for the end of the day, and that's what I ate today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Was a single stolen kiss, and if that ain't love, I don't know